Hey, what is happening, USP and Spupa? So, Silver Tempest is here, and I know you're all super excited to try out the Regidragos and the Lugias, but I'm not here to show off the best decks in the format. I'm here to show off some of the most fun decks in the format now that Silver Tempest is here. So today we're going to be playing some games with Radiant Jirachi. This is the card that I've been looking forward to playing the most since I saw what was coming out in Silver Tempest. It's only got 90 HP, but that's actually super important. It gets the ability Entrusted Wishes, which is if this Pokemon is knocked out by damage, you search your deck. If it's in the active spot and knocked out by damage, you search your deck for any 3 cards and put them into your hand so we can get back any cards we might need to reuse another Radiant Jirachi on the next turn. And then it's got the attack Astral Misfortune, the main attack in the deck, but not the only attack we use for 2 colorless energy, so it works with Twin and Double Turbo energy. Flip 2 coins if both of them are heads. Your opponent's active Pokemon is knocked out. That's it. They're gone. They're done. That's it. So let's go and take a look at the list, and I'll show you how we abuse everything about Radiant Jirachi. So first things first, Radiant Jirachi, like I mentioned, only has that 90 HP, which works perfectly for Rescue Carrier, which can only recover Pokemon, up to 2 Pokemon with 90 HP or less from our discard pile. So our opponent knocks out our Radiant Jirachi, and then we go search our deck for, well, let's just say we have a 0-card hand, we can go search our deck for Rescue Carrier and energy to reuse the Jirachi to attack with again on the next turn. And if we have anything in play with an Air Balloon, then we'll be able to pivot into our Radiant Jirachi, and then we can search for any one other card that we might need for this situation. So maybe our opponent bumped our Glimwood Tangle, or maybe they have a big Parasol on their active Pokemon, so we got the Tool Scrapper in here. Whatever it might be, we're always able to come up with like 1 to 2 cards of like anything we could possibly want for the next turn. So Radiant Jirachi, that's it. That's how we loop the Radiant Jirachi. Now we got a couple other pieces in here to help us, win games more consistently. So we got the Slowbro in here with the Twilight Inspiration. So we don't have to put it all on the table, risk it all on Astral Misfortune. We just need to get 4 prize cards from Astral Misfortune, and then we can pivot into the Slowbro in the late game with the Twilight Inspiration and take our last 2 prize cards once our opponent is down to their last prize card. So the Slowbro, super clutch in helping us close out games. And besides that, we also have some hand disruption for Marnie, and then I actually play 3 Roxanne in here to combo with specifically Yell Horn. So this can make it awkward for our opponent to actually attack back into our Jirachi on turns. So let's say they got a 1 attacker setup, and that's it. They all got 1 attacker setup, and they go down to their 3rd prize card. We can go Yell Horn, Roxanne, getting these pieces off the Entrusted Wishes ability, setting up these combos very easily from the Entrusted Wishes ability. Yell Horn, Roxanne them, attack with our Jirachi, we get Double Tails, and then we reflip with Glimwood, and then also get Double Tails. But now that they're confused, and maybe don't have another attacker setup, and we just Roxanne them to 2 cards, maybe now they have to flip through confusion, and now they get Tails, so now we get +1 turn to play the game. So a little bit of a combo here to help buy us a little bit more time, to help get those double heads from the Astral Misfortune, and then be able to close out the game with the Slowbro. So that's the list. That's how it works. But now let me show you how it works in some gameplay. If you want to catch some more games from me with this deck, check out the secondary YouTube channel, AzulGG2. Gonna be a video up over there with this exact same deck going over some more games, so go ahead and check that out, and I'll catch y'all in the next video. Let's get into it. All right, walking away with the coin flip dub. That's always good. Let's see what we got. Mew Start, actually it's a really good hand. We got the Mew, the Bidoof, and we got the B-Barrel. So I don't play a ton of ways to find B-Barrel, like I mentioned in the intro. So finding it's really nice. We got that 1 Evolution Incense. Usually we're finding our B-Barrel and getting that in play through our opponent actually knocking out our Jirachi. Jirachi's in the deck. That's good. Gonna go ahead and grab that. Evolution Instance in hand. Not gonna need that. Gonna go with the Mysterious Tail. I'll grab another level ball here. And probably just get, maybe as well set up the double B-Barrel turn 2. Jirachi, Bidoof, Slowpoke, and pass. And then double B-Barrel turn 2. This looks like a pretty good start to me. Now let's see what kind of Mew my opponent is rocking here on their side. It could be good old Double Turbo Mew, which is most likely, I would assume. But a couple people going back to that Fusion Strike Mew. It feels like the aggressiveness of it is probably a little bit better against Lugia. That's what they've been playing in Japan, is the Fusion Strike Mew. Let's see what my opponent's rocking here, though. Well, they're at least rocking a Battle VIP pass, but that's nothing. That's nothing new. There's the Meloetta, though. Okay, so it is the more aggressive take on the Mew deck. There's the Meloetta. All right, things are going to get a little bit more interesting now, especially if they can get off that turn attack. The prize trade doesn't change up too much, though, to be honest. If they can go back-to-back Meloettas, that would be pretty annoying, because if we knock on a Meloetta, then we knock on a Mew VMAX, Slowbro still wins us the game with those last 2 prize cards. But if they can go Meloetta, Mew VMAX, that means they take an extra KO, so they get 3 knockouts before we can get into the Slowbro. So that could be a little bit annoying. Now we do play 2 Serena, so we could theoretically. There's the escape rope. Just gonna send out the Radiant Jirachi. If they want to get a turn 1 knockout, if they're gonna get a turn 1 knockout, I want any 3 cards out of my deck so we can get energy, probably a Glimwood, and then a air balloon for my Mew. So yeah, if they're gonna get a knockout, I'm gonna get any 3 cards. I'm fine with that trade-off overall. I think I'll take that trade-off any day of the week. Second Mew coming down, so no room on the bench for that second Meloetta that I was talking about, so that's good for us. As long as they don't have that second Meloetta, the prize trade will flow a little bit better on our side, and we don't have to be as worried about running into trouble with the extra knockout. They also need to get that Elsa Sparkle still, but I got confidence in them. I think they can pull it off, whether it be there it is from probably the Rotom Phone or maybe a Cram Heads. But there we go. Elsa Sparkle going down, so they're going to pull off the turn 1 attack. They'll knock out my Jirachi. I'll get any 3 cards, though, like I mentioned. And Astral Misfortune Chain will start. And hopefully we'll end this turn with the double heads. But we can whiff for a couple turns. We can whiff like 2 turns of KOs. But after that, we have to start to get the knockout. So it's going to be important to start to take KOs after that. Super, super important. So first one. Take a... Ooh. That is not very cool of them. I think I'll give up... Probably just give up the Mew. Yeah, second escape rope. Not very cool of them. I don't like that. That is unfortunate. I was okay with them getting the turn 1 knockout as long as it was on my Jirachi. Alright, goodbye, Mew. Here we go. Break for turn. And use this, grab that second B-Barrel like I mentioned. I could use the Rescue Carrier here to recover the Mew. I'm just going to keep it in the deck for now. I'll use one of these before I play the Marnie. Try and draw into some of the pieces we're looking for. Throw it on a Mew, play the Marnie, and then I'll try and use the other B-Barrel after this Marnie. It's unlikely we draw 5 cards we can't play. Yeah, not even close. So I'm going to go ahead and quick ball the Marnie, play the Lotto, attach. And then hopefully this last B-Barrel can find me. Not going to grab any of this. 2 heavy ball in the deck, so we are going to be looking for that second Slowpoke that seems to be prized. We're looking for a stadium here. If we don't get the stadium here, we have to go in without the stadium. There we go. Got the stadium. That's perfect. And here we go. Astral Misfortune. Tails. That's fine. Got the reflip. All right. We've got a couple turns where we can whiff. Not too many, though. We can't whiff too many times. I'm going to have to pull together here on this next turn or we're going to be in trouble. So next turn, need to pull together, get a double heads. Because, yeah, this one prize Pokemon could make things troublesome. So hopefully on this next turn, we're able to get the KO. And we're going to go from there. Yeah, hopefully we get a knockout on the next turn. Or things could start to get... We could start to get in trouble, to be honest. So need a knockout on this next turn. Make sure things can go smoothly. And our disruption cards aren't going to be as good in this matchup. The Yell Horns, they can kind of just retreat between Mews. Roxanne also not going to be super effective as well. So there's nothing really to disrupt for my opponent. I guess they don't get a ton of energy set up in play, but, you know, I don't play Path to the Peak, so I'm going to Roxanne them, and then they're just going to use Genesect again and draw cards. So usually one of the reasons this matchup is fine is because they usually are playing a double Turbo Mew. The Fusion Strike Energy Mew becomes a little bit more difficult because there's a couple more tricks that they can kind of apply in situations that can make things more difficult, and one of them being double Meloetta, which we haven't had to go up against yet, but they could still set up the other Meloetta after I knock out this one. They do only have 1 Fusion Strike Energy left, so they have to get a Fusion Strike Energy on a Meloetta alongside a double Turbo Energy, which could be difficult to pull off, but definitely is doable. Another thing I could try and do to it, they are down a lot of switch cards already, like maybe just like Serena up Genesect wouldn't be... That's weird. Oh, I guess the ability's not affecting them? That's weird. That's really weird. Okay. I have the quick ball in hand with the rod, so I kind of want to utilize that combo. I would need an energy and an air balloon for my Mew, and I may as well go ahead and grab that heavy ball. Get the second Slowpoke set up. So I'm setting up the Mew here. Get that into the active. I'm going to ordinary rod just the Jirachi, I think. I might actually go with the Rescue Carrier still, to be honest. Yeah, so I'm going to go heavy ball here. I'll get our Slowpoke. I'm going to go with the Mysterious Tail. Why not? Quick ball. The quick ball now. Air balloon. I'll go with the Rescue Carrier this time around. I just want to keep the ordinary rod for like one more turn. In case my opponent decides to... Oh, I didn't get a stadium card. Oh, no. I didn't realize they didn't replace my stadium. I thought they didn't replace my stadium. All right. Now I've got to get pretty lucky. All right. Quick ball of Roxanne. Fail. Ball the Turbo. Quick ball the Ordinary Rod at this point. We're just going all in. We have 3 carrier left, so it should be fine. Yep, I just like did not notice that they replaced my stadium. All right, we'll find one here, I'm sure. Yeah, throw this down here. It's fine. Got the Marnie now. Gonna play the Marnie. And then we'll be able to draw again with this other one. Okay, we got it. Yeah, I just blanked. I just blanked there. Did not realize at all that they had replaced my stadium. It's okay. Got helped out here a little bit. And we can go ahead and Yellhorn the Meloetta, to be honest, actually. And just to get the Tool Scrapper out of the deck, I'll keep it for now. Never know if they like play something weird like Parasol. All right, Astral Misfortune. All right, double tails. What double tails means, the other one should be double heads. All right. So now we are theoretically 1 knockout away from being able to clean up and close out this game. We are so close. Just got to get rid of these Mew VMAXs. We got a couple turns to do it. I think we have 2 turns to do it, actually. I have 2 turns to do it. The question really is just going to be, will we be able to do it? Yeah, I'll keep the Tool Scrapper around. I don't know for sure that they don't have... Yeah, I don't know for sure that they don't have some kind of sneaky way to, you know, stop my effects of my attack. Like they could be playing Big Parasol. It's not bad. Giratina is a thing. Sable's Eye is a thing. Like, Big Parasol isn't bad here. Or bad in the deck. Just bad in general. Good card. Solid card. Solid card. But yeah. One more knockout. Hopefully away. My opponent could do some sneaky stuff where they like Psychic Leap. And Psychic Leap. My Radiant Jirachi go into a 1-prizer or even a Genesect, and that would be pretty bad. They can go into Oracle or the Genesect, but our response to that would be, now that they've mentioned another Genesect instead of another Mew, we can Serena up this Mew and knock that out, and then that would leave, holy smokes. We should get rid of double Slowpoke here. That's not that bad. That's not very cool though. From my that's rude. That's like super rude. All right. Rose, that is, yeah, the Avery's rude. Avery is rude. Yeah, there's the Psychic Leap. Okay, so they're going for the Psychic Leap strat. Now, I can go for the Serena strat, though, where I bring up... Oh, are they not going back to the deck, though? Oh, okay, interesting. So, I'll go for double carrier. Well, is this just, like, not... They should be choosing to go back to the deck first, right? This means they're not going back to the deck, right? Okay. So, double carrier. I have the Stadium. I have the Energy. Do I have Roxanne? I have Roxanne. Okay. And then, well, I have everything. I don't really need anything else. I can just like grab a heavy ball to burn it, I guess. Okay. Now I do need to get, I do need to get a KO here, I guess. I don't need double carrier this turn though. I could get back to just like 1 Slowpoke plus Jirachi. Yeah, we have to get a KO this turn. We whiff. And then they go down to 2, then I KO. Yeah, we got to KO this Mew, this turn, right here, right now. Okay. Jirachi plus Slowpoke. Yeah, I can get like the other Jirachi plus Slowpoke next turn, actually. So with this, I'm going to play the heavy ball just to kind of burn it. Ooh, I guess I got a quick balled it as well. Jirachi, attach, Glimwood Tangle, and then may as well Roxanne. I don't see really a reason not to. Yeah, Roxanne here. Get a fresh 6. Probably not gonna have too big of an impact. All right, quick ball with a Manaphy instead now. Fine. Draw 1 with the incisors. I'm gonna keep it, I guess. Mysterious Tail, level ball, could be okay. Probably not gonna be relevant. And here we go. We need a KO. Astral Misfortune. Oh, the reflip. Can we get the double heads? No. Okay, so it is still possible to walk away with the dub, but we do need our opponent to so we need our opponent to evolve to a Mew VMAX, and we need to KO Mew VMAX this turn, or something else weird could happen, I guess, where we could walk away with the dub here. But I think that's basically our only out, is my opponent has to evolve to a Mew VMAX. Oh, there's a tablet, so they can still now they can Psychic Leap for the knockout. So we could Roxanne and they could whiff a Mew VMAX on the following turn. And if that all goes bad, we can always Serena up a Genesect and just try and use Slowbro to win the game. So this is what happens in the deck when you get too many tails. You just kind of fall a little bit too far behind. But we still have some outs. We still have some outs. We're going to still try and play these through. See if we can get the dub. Have a couple different things we can do here. I could go for the Genesect Serena this turn. force out a retreat or a switch from them. And then Genesect, or then go for a Serena next turn as well. Do I have both Serenas left? I think one is prized, actually. So we only have one Serena here, actually. So we're going to have to use it on this last turn. So I needed them to go into a Mew VMAX. They didn't go into a Mew VMAX. So now we're going to look for a Roxanne play. We're going to look for Roxanne. There's a Psychic Leap. I was hoping they would Psychic Leap back to the deck, but it makes sense that they're just leaving it in the active there for sure. Maybe now they're thinking about going back to... If they go back to the deck here, though, our win con becomes bring up the Mew V. Oh, they're not going back to the deck. Okay. So I'm going to go with Roxanne here. So I'm going to get the Roxanne. I only have one Serena, so that can become a win condition as well. The rescue carrier to recover the Jirachi. We have the energy in hand. We have the stadium in hand, so I don't really need anything else. Yeah, oh, I should have Yellhorned them, to be honest. I should have Yellhorned their Mew. I could Yellhorn it this turn, I guess, and still try and make things awkward. All right, here we go. We got we're going with the plan B here. Plan A did not work. All right, there's the Serena for next turn, but we don't need that this turn, so I'm gonna grab these two. Jirachi and Slowpoke. Slowpoke down, Jirachi down. Yellhorn. I'm gonna play the level ball just to burn it. Don't really need it anymore. Just gonna get rid of it. Limwood Tangle. Attach the energy. And Roxanne. Okay, basically no cards left in deck. If we get this KO, we don't win the game. We're coming up a little bit of... We're coming up basically a KO short here. Here's Tail. Got the carrier. We do need to find the Slowpoke. Or the Slowbro. That is like a thing, actually. I'll play this as well. Grab the energy. Have an excess amount of energy here at the end as well. All right. Here we go. Astral Misfortune. Double heads would be great. Okay. No. Take the knockout so we get this KO. Actually, hold on. What if... Well, if they can't use this as a Mew V, we could actually make this... Wait, hold on. Maybe I've just like I've thought about this poorly the whole time. If they attack with a Mew VMAX here, we can leave it up to chance on the Astral Misfortune. Because I don't think they can afford to... Oh, no. Do they have another Fusion Strike energy left in the deck? That'd be so unfortunate. They would need a Fusion Strike energy. Okay, so we maybe have to go the the cheesy route to have a chance here. All right. So it looks like we're not going to be able to win how I thought we might be able to win. We could, like... Because if they had to go to a Mew VMAX here, we could have just gone for the flip. Would have been all in on it at the end. I thought we were going to have to get really creative. Maybe that will still end up going that way. I don't know. We'll see. What do they even need this turn? They need an energy. They went with the VMAX grab, though. All right. This could be it, actually. We could make it work off this play. There it is. That's a VMAX in play. It's coming down to the final flips then, I think. They could Psychic Leap back to the deck, I guess. Draw 3. Do they even have an energy left? I guess could be a question. I assume they do if they're still drawing cards. Yeah. Another Mew V to the bench. They could Psychic Leap back to the deck, but currently Psychic Leap doesn't KO if they only have a double turbo to attach. They're drawing the last two cards, so they're definitely Psychic Leaping. The question is, they're Psychic Leaping. Are they getting the KO? Because currently they don't get the KO with Psychic Leap. Oh, there's the concede. Let's go. We did it. I can't believe we just won that game. Holy smokes. That was insane. And that's Radiant Jirachi. It's a cool, fun meme deck. It's quite the ride. Not for the faint of heart. I'll catch y'all in the next video.